What is going on, guys? Clay here, back at it again with yet another edition of Pantherology. As always, before we get into today's topic, make sure you're clicking that thumbs up button. Make sure you're pounding that subscribe button. If you feel the need, comment down below. And make sure you're clicking that post notifications bell so you don't miss out on any new videos. You'll get notified every time I put out a new video with that. Also, make sure you check the link down in the description in this video. Check out the Newsbreak app. It helps me out here, but it also helps me out there. Definitely going to be putting some more stuff on Newsbreak that maybe you might not even see on here. So, go check it out. I would really appreciate it. Any support is gladly appreciated here. Other than that, enough of all that stuff. Let's go ahead and dive into today's video. Now, Carolina defeated their NFC South foe, the New Orleans Saints, this past Sunday afternoon. And I just wanted to come on here and give you a quick look at how the Panthers 2-0 fared in their win over the Saints, who are now 1-1. And I wanted to give you the Week 2 report card for the Carolina Panthers. Now, first things first, we're going to talk about the passing offense, all right? If Sam Darnold was good enough against the Jets, displaying glimpses of potential while generally avoiding the big error, then Sam Darnold was terrific on Sunday. Now, Darnold, I think, felt confident in his performance against the Saints. He looked reliable, to be honest. So, even he looked a little inventive, if that makes sense. So, on one play in particular, though, with just under 3 minutes left in the first half, the pocket crumbled around him, and he appeared to be robbed of the ball, but he wiggled his way out of that muck and connected with tight end Dan Arnold for 17 yards. This resulted in a touchdown pass to DJ Moore from Darnold, who finished the day with 8 catches for 79 yards and a touchdown. Now, Darnold completed 26 of 38 passes for 305 yards and 2 touchdowns and 1 interception. Now, Darnold's pass protection was adequate for the most part of the game, with the exception of a late third quarter play in which Saints safety P.J. Williams attacked Darnold untouched and forced an inaccurate throw, which then resulted in the interception by lineman Malcolm Roach. But what about his receivers? They were also adequate, right? Because of the dip and dunk passing plays put in front of the sideline. They ended up making a lot of plays after their respected receptions. Now, Christian McCaffrey, 5 catches, 65 yards. Arnold, he had 3 catches for 55 yards. Robbie Anderson, 3 catches for 38 yards. Brandon Zystra was also among those who benefited. He had 3 catches, 44 yards, and 1 touchdown. So overall, I gave the passing offense a grade of an A-. I thought it was excellent play. Now, let's get into the rushing offense. Now, McCaffrey proved for the second week in a row that he is not only thrilling, but also still dependable. But that is while he is on the field. Now, according to a Panthers representative, McCaffrey left the game late in the third quarter due to cramps. So by that moment, he'd already racked up 17 carries for 58 yards and 4 catches for 56 yards. So a tempting stat line that surely made Panthers fans groan, especially those who probably were worried about McCaffrey's durability. So it's worth recalling that McCaffrey became a de facto out for the season at this time, last season. So late in the third quarter of the 2020's second game. Now, having said of all that, McCaffrey returned at the start of the fourth quarter and even scored his first touchdown of the early 2021 season, confirming his position as the Panthers' focal point. He had 24 carries for 72 yards and a score. So overall, I gave this a grade of an A minus. Now, let's get into the red zone offense. And this one's the most interesting to me. And I think I even and I talked about it in my last video a little bit. Now, on Sunday, the Panthers' troubles in the red zone were, I would say, a little bit elevated. All right, they did better. I mean, a week after only scoring 1 touchdown on 4 trips into the red zone against the Jets, the Panthers looked much better in such circumstances against the Saints, going for 2 for 3 on touchdowns with the first down inside the 20. Now, of course, they scored once on the 20 with a Brandon Zystra 20-yard touchdown grab to start the game. So overall, I gave the red zone a B+. All right, the next category here is the passing defense. All right, many, I think, expected the Panthers' passing defense to be challenged Sunday after New Orleans Saints quarterback Jameis Winston lit up those Green Bay Cheesehead Packers with his arm in week 1. But Carolina, on the other hand, had another field day and other plans in mind for the New Orleans Saints. The Panthers only allowed 111 passing yards while recording 4 sacks. They had 4 hurry-ups on Jameis Winston. They had 2 interceptions and 1 which came from our first-round selection and rookie, Mr. J.C. Horn, and basically finished the game. The Saints' offensive line was handled like a turnstile by defensive end Brian Burns, and then linebacker / defensive end Hassan Reddick and others. So overall, I gave this a grade of an A. Now the next category we're going to be getting here, we're still sticking with the defense here, is rushing defense. The Panthers allowed only 48 yards running and 1 score, which came on a Winston scramble. So Carolina's defense appears to be impenetrable after 2 games. So overall, I gave that an A as well. Now the red zone defense is the next category. Now on Sunday, the defense only allowed 1 touchdown in the red zone and 1 point overall. And even that 1 should be attributed to the offense. It happened after Darnold's aforementioned interception late in the 3rd quarter. So overall, the red zone defense, I gave it an A. The next category, special teams. Now, Matt Rule, the head coach, referred to it as the woes of the kicking game. So, a week after losing 1 kicker, Ryan Santoso, the Panthers' replacement kicker didn't have a stellar performance. Zane Gonzalez scored 2 field goals, 1 from 20 yards and 1 from 42, but 1 was blocked. And an extra point was missed. So, in addition, the Panthers had no touchbacks on 6 kickoffs on Sunday. So overall grade, I give it a C. Next category. I think it's the most interesting category when I do these report cards. And that's the coaching category. Coaching. Now on Sunday, Rule caused an uproar of few Panthers fans against their NFC South opponent. Unlike last week, the ultimate score has a lot to do with it though. However, there are some unresolved concerns that the coach will need to answer in this next coming weeks. Is there a way to limit McCaffrey's play time while still keeping him healthy? Will the Panthers' red zone approach change in the long run, making them more inclined to pass the ball inside the 5-yard line? Is there something about Bank of America Stadium that deters a solid Carolina kicker to have a good kicking game? So those are questions I think he's going to have to answer, and hopefully we get those resolved. But overall, I give it a grade of an A-. So guys, that is today's video. That is your week 2 report card. As always, make sure you're pounding that thumbs up button, pound that subscribe button, comment down below if you feel the need. Please click that post notifications bell so you get notified when I post up new videos. And as always, before I leave you, keep pounding.